It is the battle of the old school versus the new school. The best team in the IPL in 2008 going up against a team that defines IPL cricket in 2025. I'm playing with the Rajasthan team, which is not great if you're supporting the older team. We're playing at Rajasthan's home as well. We are going to be having a ball first. Since I couldn't find some of the local Indian players, we have more than 4 foreign players. It is absolutely stacked. In fact, this is a very strong team. Let's go Munaf Patel. First ball on the mark, outside edge. Well, that is what T20 cricket is about right now. Try to swing the ball out of the ground of the very first ball. I'm going to try to do the normal thing and get the outside edge. Walks across, flicks it fine. It'll just be one. That's not a problem. Hopefully they don't run away with the match in the very first innings and put up like 300 runs on the board. Oh, how close was that to the off stump? And that ball is moving around like a boomerang. Full again goes for an inside out drive. Some amazing fielding at short cover, but still the AI is going to get through for a single. Inside out once again. This is a very annoying shot, especially against a fast bowler. It is way too easy to play that inside out cover drive. That's come back in, but just a little bit of bat on its way to the pad. So full and some swing, and he's whacked it over extra cover's head for a one bounce for almost a 6, almost a very flat 6. Shot. Oh, that is exactly what I thought would happen. I almost had the vision in my mind before I bowled this ball. I wanted to bowl the bouncer and I thought he would hit it in the air to short mid wicket. And somehow, the very next ball, the dream becomes a reality. This one, it went a little too far down the leg side and he's just picked it over mid on. That was a good ball. It didn't look like a flick though. That looked like a slap. But it will be cut off. We are not used to seeing some good fielding from the AI, especially recently. That is another really good delivery. But again, I think he might have got an inside edge. Full hit. At least give me a cotton ball mini game or something, man. Because even though I was hit hard, there should at least be a 1% chance of taking it. That's been hit and it is a no ball. Yeah, I just knew I did something wrong there. Now I'm going to go with a bouncer on this one and hope he doesn't smack me away for 6. Oh, very well done. It is a dot ball. That might be the first time a free hit has not been smacked while I'm bowling. Cut off the front foot. Very well fielded. 26 balls and no big misfield so far. Hit down the ground, well fielded by those 3 stumps on the opposite end. That was a certain boundary. It's it away. Oh my god, we have so many fielders. I have that extra cover fielder for that same shot, for that exact same shot, but he's found the gap. Walks across, flicks it. Is this a chance? Taken. I think he's taken it with one hand. All the while not even looking at the ball at the edge of the boundary row. That might be one of the best catches you'll see. Tries to go big, doesn't get the elevation. So far we've been amazing with the ball. Leave in the 7th over of a T20 match, you won't see that a lot. Flicked again, maybe another spectacular catch. Maybe by someone in the crowd this time. Let's go, let's bring in the GOAT leg spinner. In the 8th over, I mean maybe we should have like 2 slips. At least he has his original action. Let's see if we can get the ball to turn. First ball, he tries to go big. It was just floated up there, but still I don't think it turned a lot. Comes down, hit, probably will fall in no man's land, but so far it's been a pretty good over. Misses again, but I think this time the impact is outside off. This is going a long way up in the air. There's no hope of anyone taking this. Doesn't even run, of course. Let's go Yusuf Pathan, some off spin. We have so many bowlers. We can literally bowl like 2 or 3 overs with every bowler and be okay. That's been flicked. This is probably 6. It is a very generic off-spin action, but he had a very pretty generic off-spin action in real life. Comes down, go for a cotton ball, dive, that should have been out. He might have found the gap. This has been hit flat and hard. And there it is. There's the feeling that you'll only see in Cricket 24. Goes for a ramp. Maybe the only part of the ground where there's no one. So that is actually a pretty smart shot there from the AI. Comes down, Yorks himself. I think it has gone off the toe between the keeper and slip. Look at where the slip fielder is running. Where is the ball and where is he running? Bring up their 50 partnership as well. Walks across, flicked. Is already outside the rope. No point in taking that catch. That's been flicked over mid-on's head and away for 4. And so far we've been very good with one. 53 or 40, not the quickest 50. This is going a long way, but it should not have connected because he came down and turned that half volley into a Yorker. Short ball, look at that. Well, that is actually pretty realistic coming from the bat of Klaasen. Doesn't even play a full ramp, a lazy ramp. That's been flicked. This is 6, I think. Taken, yeah. I don't even get my hopes up for these kind of chances anymore. I know what's going to happen. Flicked again. This is getting annoying. The AI is playing like a human player, walking across and flicking everything. That's a amazing shot. That has gone up a mile in the air and falls way outside the rope. What a way to bring up your 50. This has been an annoying innings. There we go. Pulled around his legs. That was bound to happen with the number of times you're just walking across and flicking the ball from the offside. This is straight as it gets. Middle stump gone. Not the greatest timing on that. So it'll just be 1. We are once again pulling it back. Middle overs we were expensive. Is this a chance? But it won't be taken. He didn't even put his hands up or anything. I think he overran the ball and the ball went over his head, let's say. Oh my god, these geniuses need to be studied, man. What are you doing? And then he runs behind the ball. Hit down. No timing, I think, on it, but he's hit it to the one part of the ground where there are no fielders. Good Yorker. This is going straight down. Yeah, there we go. I thought we were going to have that incident once again, or the fielder lets that ball go right over his head. But it is one this time. Takes it comfortably. Reverse cup. The old Aussie way. Last ball of the innings. 176. Not bad, especially considering they didn't lose a lot of wickets. But we're just very good with the ball, just like that. The last ball of the innings is a dot ball. Actually pretty good, 176. The match is in the balance. That one partnership is the only reason they got to 176. If we would have gotten a wicket there. And chasing after it, some bounce and some pace there. Look at this for an opening partnership. Langer and Smith. We have like 6 foreign players, I think. Bowls it full and straight, easily played, no fuss, just a little punch down the ground and we get off the mark. We could have almost come back for 3. Bowls it wide again. I don't know how that shot connected. Usually when I play that shot it is a play and a miss, but here we have middled it and found the gap. Another full toss. No, you can't be doing that. That was too easy. Already 10 runs without taking a single risk. Play and a miss again. Why is that happening so much? Ideal timing. Gone over. Can't be having too many dot balls. What was that? 3 or 4 dot balls in a row. And that's what you get. Play and a miss again. But this was just because of pure pace. Flicked very fine. He's not standing at fine legs. So it will be 4 off to a great start. I'm taking just a single risk. Short ball that's been pulled over everyone's head. It might go away for 6. I think it has. That is probably the smallest part of the ground. Oh, where was he playing that shot? He turned around, facing the leg umpire, I think. That's been pulled all along the ground and pulled very hard. Full toss, tempts me with a full toss, but in the end it was a slow full toss, so I got the timing completely wrong. And we lose wicket number 1. I should have just kept it simple and played a normal shot along the ground. That was a leg cutter, I think. That moved like a leg spinner. 22 of 14. Still good innings. That's been punched. Now that's not a shot you'll see in real life, especially when the ball is going through mid-wicket. Edged, almost goes past him, but that is a screamer there. The AI is simultaneously the best fielder and the worst fielder in the world. It'll take catches like this and then let balls go straight through its legs. That's been punched. Man, it'll be 4. See, whenever we just play normal shot, it has been working. Short and wide. That ball was there to be smacked, but look at it go past the bat. Another change of pace, I think. That is definitely the trickiest part of these last 2-3 overs. The required run rate is climbing up 9.31 now. We have to be careful not to let it go too far out of control. I missed that completely, I think. Why was I so late? This is the problem. I was facing so many slow balls in the last 3 overs. I just missed a normal delivery. That's been tapped down. I think we should be able to come back for 2 easily. This is not a small ground, is it? Another slow ball. I don't know how I managed to get bat on that. Only 112 Ks. That ball is going at a snail's pace, which will allow us to come back for 2. Flick 2 straight. Why would you bowl there when you have no one behind square on the leg side? He'll take it, no problem. Misses the off stump by literal inches. Another Yorker, I think. Perfect Yorker because couldn't get any elevation on that. I've gone inside out. Not the most well-timed shot, but the placement was on point. That's a really good hit. Man, that is my favorite shot so far. Batting style 6, of course, and that might have been the prettiest shot in already a pretty batting style. And again I get tricked with a change of pace. 112 Ks only this time. That ball turned more than when we were turning the ball when we were bowling with Shane Warne. Let's just try to sneak 2s. This time I don't think it is gonna happen. Misfield. We might actually be able to come back for 3. No, we won't. Drifts on the pads, makes me move, and the ball just turns in enough to get the middle stump. Now I think we're gonna have to be careful as well as try to score boundaries. I don't know how that is gonna work. Gone inside out over that fielder's head, I hope. Takes it. How does it feel? Takes the catch but is outside the rope. Look at how much the ball is moving. Just cutters. Try to go after it. The ball is seriously turning now. Both for fast bowlers and spinners. Another play and a miss. He's given away 1 run so far in 10 balls and also as a bonus picked up a wicket. Hit. Well, there we go. Finally something. Finally at least I get bat on ball. A much needed boundary because that run rate is climbing up now. Pulled. Have I pulled it fine enough? I think I'm going to have to run. Actually it will beat square leg. That's been flicked beautifully. I mistimed it. What? It still goes over everyone. I thought it timed it well enough. This is probably playing with fire. This time it comes up 4 fielders right there. We've tried to take them all on. And the ball has gone such a long way. Full toss. No, I knew the ball was going to be there. I knew it was going to be a full toss, but still can't get the elevation. That's just a little punch down the ground. Can I come back for 2? This is probably going to be tight, but we'll get through. I think against spin, this is actually a pretty good strategy because I've not been really able to get those big shots. Let's just try to tap the ball down and get another 2 runs. If we can do that 2 or 3 times, we will not be in a bad position. This should be an easy 2. Yeah, this is exactly what I need to do. If the boundary comes from somewhere, that's great, but that's been hit off the back 4. This is again so close, but against spin as well. I don't know how that shot came off, but I'm happy. That was so slow. At least I get bat on ball, but still a dot ball. Pulls a nice Yorker almost. There's no one deep on the leg side. Just another meter and it would have been a comfortable boundary, but maybe another twist now. 23 of 19. He's like pretty slow. That is a big hit. This is 6 for sure, and it has come at such a important time. Well, another 8 balls left. Still need almost 2 runs every ball. I'm going to try to go after this as well. That's been hit. Maybe not as well as the last one. This is fallen right on the ropes. I think, yes, 6. 9 needed of 7. But they might both spin in the last over. So I'm going to go after this one as well. Gone inside out. There we go. 3 balls. And we might have actually won the match right here. 6-6-4. Need just 5 of the last over. And we are not going to try to finish it off in style with a 6 or anything. I'm just going to keep it simple. And try to rotate the strike. There we go. Why even try to smack the ball over everyone's head, miss, get bowled, and then try to start running 2s? You don't need any of that. No, not that. Dot ball. And still we need only run a ball. I'm gonna have to try to hit it away from the bowler. There we go. That's good enough. We might be able to come back for 2. That fielder very slow, even if it's a run out. It is on one's end, so that was almost a free run. If it was run out, who cares? 2 needed now. Maybe another 2. Punch again to the same region. Can we come back? No, we can't. I'm gonna have to wait. Look at that. No fuss, no nothing. Just a normal looking cover trying to finish things off. We win with a ball to spare. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see some more retro IPL teams in action, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.